What's up, guys? All right, we're coming at you with one more video for the shoulder series. This one, we're just gonna look at the top 3 strengthening exercises for some of our deltoids or our pressing muscles. So we do this one last because, well, we get a lot of compression moves with climbing. It's not the most necessary. Those external rotation exercises and the scapular retractors are a little bit more important. But I want to show you how to do these strength training exercises properly so you can avoid an injury. The first one we're going to do is called an MVP, not most valuable player. Rather, I call it the MVP for mountain victory pose. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So, oh wait, I'm pausing. Am I not pausing?
This one doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Blooper. You always want to start with a new exercise with a moderately light weight, something that you can control. We're going to go weight in the left hand. We're going to step up onto a box with the left foot. So we come down, reaching that weight towards the knee. Now this is the important part. As you come up and across, my shoulder blade is pulled back and down. So if you don't have that engaged before you press overhead, you're not engaging your proper scapular retractors. So we keep that shoulder blade back and down as we go through this. Now, if you've watched the other videos, you should already be very familiar with keeping that shoulder blade engaged. So as we go through this exercise, shoulder blades engaged the whole time. I feel this equally in the mid-back as I do in my shoulder. It's also good for balance and to get that core once again fired up as you're training. So that's the MVP, the mountain victory pose. You can now see why I call it mountain victory pose. We're then going to go into the classic variation for overhead press of the Arnold press. So this is a little bit different than your classic, just out to the side pressing activity. It's a little bit safer for a lot of people's shoulders because you get good rotation through, so you keep the shoulders in better position. So our starting position, our home is here. We press up overhead. At the top of the motion, my shoulders are very much engaged, so they're retracted backwards. So I feel this in my delts, but I also feel this in my mid-back again. Core is also engaged. We're keeping the motion in control here. All right, and then the final one I like to do is a 3-way overhead press. So now we're taking this to a little more of the dynamic range. So we're gonna start here, so similar to the Arnold press, but instead of being rotated in, we're starting more neutral. We're gonna press up and forward, up and out to the side, and then the tricky one, up and towards the back corner. Now you want to allow your body to turn with this as you do it, and you want to watch it move as you go, so that way you can control it. You're not trying to be stiff and just throw the arm back there. That's pretty unsafe. You want to be able to rotate through the exercise, because then you're putting yourself in different positions, just like you might find yourself when you're out rock climbing. So those are my top 3 favorite exercises for pressing. And again, you have to really make sure that those shoulder blades are pulled back and down, or you risk an injury. So if you do any overhead activities or any overhead strength training, incorporate those in, or just really keep those shoulder blades back and down. And if you have any questions about how to do that, please look at my other videos for working on our external rotation strength and our scapular retractors, so you can get a better baseline before you try these advanced exercises. Thanks for watching.